like you just saw, I just want to take a second and thank all the channel sponsors for the 2025 season and the team I joined as a staffer for the 2025 season. All the channel sponsors, all their contact information will be in my description like it was last year. And then I'm a staffer now officially for Hamilton Bait and Tackle. So you guys will probably see a lot more Hamilton Bait and Tackle stuff bought from them. Of course, I don't have anything saying I can't use Tackle Warehouse or any other brands, but you're going to start seeing me some more stuff. So anything I use that you guys can pick up of Hamilton Bait and Tackle will be linked below. And make sure and check out use my code BASSIN513, and that gives you 10% off everything except Megabass. That's the only thing they can't give you guys discount on because Megabass is Megabass. But I'm gonna do some more videos before them in the next few weeks, kind of showing some pros of them. And if you guys have any questions, just reach out. So let's get into the video today. Welcome back to the channel. Today, different video. I keep changing stuff, but today, like I talked about 2 weeks ago and last week, it was supposed to be how I store the boat, how I get baits organized, how I organize the boat, blah 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 blah. And then there's gonna be a real cleaning video. But my Aunt Shirley messaged me, actually called me about having cleaned her reels. So I'm actually, when I'm cleaning her reels, I'm gonna record that and show you guys how I tear my reels apart. I'm gonna do it on hers. So I'm gonna kind of go over what makes me use the storage that I use. You guys kind of seen a storage video last year. Nothing really much has changed. A couple of things have changed, but nothing major. But kind of how I laid the boat out, my mindset I'm trying to lay the boat out. I'm not trying to make this a long video, so I'm probably just gonna cut in and out my ideas. But the big thing is, which you guys can see, forgot to fix that weird thing. Fix that anyway. You guys see, I still have my thumbnail set up from last week. There's a box. There's baits from a couple unboxings ago. There's a bunch of rods I've shown. There's a bait box over there from one of the unboxings, motorcycle. I got baits here, froggies, neds, boats that kind of tore apart. Oh, Cousin's Fishing gave me that. I don't know if he's gonna make a video, but he sold his boat. If any of you guys are Cousin's Fishing fans, he doesn't have the Ranger no more. You should blow him up on his comment section to tell him to do an a review of his new boat. It's a pretty sweet little boat. Anyway, I got all that. You know, we got stuff from the 6 Cents unboxing. That's Hamilton Bait and Tackle right there. 6 cents. Man, look at that pile. That's a fucking. This is what wintertime looks like in Logan's garage. I mean, we got new line, sunscreen. That's good. That's summertime stuff. But look, we got so much shit just all over the place. More rods, heater, wintertime. Little bait wall. Rambling. So yeah, so that's the kind of the plan is kind of trying to get stuff starting to organize it. We're now in early February. Last year, my first day out was February 10th. It's not happening this year. The weather is just not happening, but it's right around the corner. We are getting so close to maybe going on the water. Probably make it on the water content. Can I suck into mid to late March? Excuse me. So I'm gonna kind of show you. So my idea, what I do every year, what I did last year, is all my baits and boxes are in that compartment, all my rod stocks are in here. I'm gonna pull those out, check them. I don't think there's anything there. And I got baits and tackle boxes in these back boxes. So what I usually do is I grab all my stuff, all my bags, I throw my front boxer here. Nice and easy. If you got a table, use a table. I always forget. Actually, I should buy a table just for this purpose. But anyway, if you have a table, put on a table. But I put them in front of my deck right here, and then I'll take my baits. So like, for example, these missile baits, trunk trailers. So they go in my trailer bag. So I will put these in a pile right here. Let's see, right here, boom. And then these, I'm gonna use, these are my tubes. So I'm gonna put a tube bag box right here and just kind of make a little piles. And I'll come up, grab my trailer bag, pull it out. All right, so my missiles, and I got some 6 Cents stuff, or this brand, and I go through what's in the bag, and I figure out what I used last year, what worked, what didn't. Oh, this missile bait, wasn't my go-to trailer, but man, there was a couple days I was really having a hard time getting a bite, but those came in clutch for me that day. Those stayed in the bag. So this is kind of that time of the year I kind of figure out what I want to keep in the box, and whatever I don't, Usually go up in that wall. I gotta clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna do some reorganization. I got an extra panel to put back up, and I'm trying to reorganize in this. So this would be all my beaver baits, and that could be overstock, stuff that works. Baby girl right there with teethers. Could be anything like that. So let's get into that. So I'm gonna start working on that. I'm gonna try and get this cleaned up, put all the rods in the rod area. I gotta go through that for my arsenal, figure out I'm selling and keeping. Excuse me today. And then you guys know I talked about those swim baits, getting out of those Bass Mafia and going into those Plano bags. I'm just trying to show you my ideas. Might not do, like I said, might not do a full, I don't want to say a refill, but full putting baits in the bags. I'm kind of want to use this today as more of a get started. So I'm gonna quit yapping, so this video is not 80 minutes long. I'm gonna start pulling everything out. Once I get everything pulled out and kind of cleaned up, I'll talk to you guys again then. So, see you in a minute. I always forget how much tackle I have. And then you really sit there and think, and you're like, all this tackle, probably $1,000 or more, you know. Everyone does a $20,000 boat thing. Well, if I had a bigger boat, I'd probably have more money invested in bait and tackles, but I just look at all of this, it's like, man, I can't wait to catch the fish on 3 things all year. Anyway, so got everything kind of cleaned up. We got some baits there, gotta find spots for. I gotta find some baits there. Got some boxes. And then we got the boxes, man. We got everything up here. So this is all the bags and boxes out of the boat. Got some there, there. A lot of these 6 cents of Bass Mafia bags I'm trying to get rid of. You guys know I'm trying to go to more of these big Plano, Speed, what are the new ones they're called now? Speed top folds, 3600 size. They're cowl. All your big Kitex, all your big swim baits fit in those bags really, really well. So I think we'll go to these this year. They give a little less room. They're a little bit easier to stack, at least from what I can experience and what I'm thinking. I'm hoping it's gonna be better. And if it doesn't, I'll go back to the bags. But I want to try something. So I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna I just realized how much stuff I had. Oh, I kind of cleaned that area up. You can still see a mess down there. But I got my reels kind of piled now. All my rods. I gotta go through those. See what I'm gonna keep and sell. But yeah, so everything's out of the boat right now. So I'm gonna start kind of working through this pile. It usually takes me forever to get started because it's so much, and it just overwhelms me sometimes about how much I have. But usually when I get started, I'm usually rolling. Like I said, it's easier to have a table. My boat's not the most comfortable, organized boat in the world, so I'm gonna start working. I'm gonna get all the baits out of these boxes over here, and then do that thing I talked about, you know, trying to get everything kind of spaced out, trailers, worms, swim baits, blah, 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 add category. I'm gonna start doing that, and then start get some stuff prepped. Go over, probably trying to fit in some, going over some different storage ideas. You guys do know I'm gonna try a different leader material box this year. I got that Seaguar bag for that Seaguar Gold label. I'm gonna try that. It's a little bit smaller than my big Plano line management, not the bulk spool line management box I bought. It's a really good box if you have the room. If I had a bigger boat, I wouldn't even think about switching because that box is awesome. You just pull your line out and you just reel. There's no running through. You just pull it out and start reeling your pulls up. So I'm definitely not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna definitely keep it. But we're trying to Gold label. We're gonna try that Seaguar one this year. So let me start getting some stuff prepped, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Sorry for the camera angle sucks. You guys know I'm not the best at this angle stuff. Anyway, trailer bag. This 6 cents bag I always talk about. So this is what's in there as of last season. I got a bunch of random shit. So kind of the plan is now is to figure out what really didn't work, what I didn't have a lot of confidence in. I can definitely tell you the Strike King Menace trailer are coming out because of those Shape 106s. Sorry, I always say 106, 108s. They kind of put off that same kicky trailer that was really close to the Menace, and the Menace was my finesse type trailer. So This kind of replaced it last year. But this is the kind of stuff I go through every year, is my tackle. Is I open my bag up, I look through it, I'm like, all right, well, I caught fish on it last year, well, I didn't. Now with the YouTube, I can go back and rewatch all my videos, kind of see what caught fish, what consistently caught fish, what only worked one day, blah, 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 blah. So I know the Menace trailer wasn't a big trailer for me last year, so I can come to my Strike King pile, pull everything out, and just anything that's a Menace, just pull it out. Like that. And I only got 3 packs in there. So that already saved me a ton of room. The next spot on there was those Shape 108s we just talked about. In there I got Okeechobee Crawl, June Bug, and Hot Crawl. And I'm adding the Goat, so which is a cream pumpkin black blue. Just in case you guys forgot what this looked like. I can't remember if I showed it off on the unboxing when I picked this up. I think I got these on sale. Shocker, power bait on sale. Shocker there. Look, that shit's always on sale. But if you can see, apologize if you can't. Green pumpkin, actually more black and blue. That one's got like a black and blue top with green pumpkin. But I like how that blue flake kind of goes all the way through it. It's that cylinder type body like the Menace trailers are. I don't know, like I said, to me, 99% of fishing is confidence. That code rods, reels, line, baits. I mean, there's a reason why there's 5,000 bait companies out there and so many rod companies, reel companies, line companies. So anyway, when I put in the bag, I try to organize through colors. So I usually do natural to dark. So Okeechobee Crawl is the lightest of the colors, so I'll be first. And I got Goat, Okeechobee, or Goat, June Bug, and then that Hot Crawl. Next in here are these Guga Squad rattling chunks. They work really, really well, but the only problem is I really only caught them on black and blue and green pumpkin. So Bama Bug, which is a really good color, and Okeechobee Crawl is a really good color, but I didn't catch enough on there for me to keep them in the boat. So those will stay in because I did catch fish on them. These are the X-Zone Rebel chunks. Get that shit out of here. Those things suck this year. Another one, X-Sights. Suck. I don't catch any fish on them, so no point keeping them. So I made a big room there. See what I can put in that spot. We'll put the missile stuff there because they're kind of close. So missiles, green pumpkin, black blue, and super bug. I got a crap ton of the net bait pack of chunks, 2-inch, and I think 3-inch is what I have to run. 2, 2, 2, 3, yeah. And also good when you do this is to kind of go through and see what you have left. A lot of time I don't check, I just order stuff. So my 3-inch, I got tilapia, magic, some watermelon thing, and crawfish. By the way, if you guys have not used this crawfish, especially in the springtime, I know it's a storage video and we're talking about tackle. I really enjoy just talking about tackle. So, look at that guy. It's like a pumpkin type color. Not green pumpkin, pumpkin with orange. That thing, it wasn't a game changer last year, but it was a couple of days. I couldn't catch anything. And I make videos about it because it just was like 1 or 2 fish catches. But those 2 fish catches came on a jig with that little trailer. Specifically, I have that in the little 2-inch that I cannot find now, of course. I own a 2-inch version of it. I don't know where it's at. But my 2-inch is Bama Crawl, green pumpkin, and black blue. So what I'm noticing is I have no green pumpkin in my pack of chunks in my 3-inch version. So I'm gonna have to write a note down to say, hey, you got no green pumpkin, which ain't the biggest deal because I got them in the race chunks. I'm gonna pick them up in the power bait. I got them in my Googie, the missile, this new rat tail you guys saw me throw, or ram tail I showed up last year from Big Bite Baits. This is the Sensation. Anyway, different action too. It's not my favorite action in the world because those don't stay together. They eventually peel. So it's more of that like weird kicky trailer, but I want them in there as a different trailer. The bodies hold up good. I skipped it for a whole day. That's when the, I think that was the weekend after I hurt my back. So I really didn't get the fish super hard. I missed some fish because of it. Anyway, rambling. But those I'm hoping with that different kicky trailer, it's gonna work out. These are from Bass Assassin. You guys know I use their shaky heads a lot, shaky worms a lot. These are called whoopie crawls. Whoopan. Whoopan. So we'll put these guys in here. Got my double-tailed Yamamoto crawls. I only threw these in here because it's the winter time, so I'll probably pull them out, but I got this black box you guys have talked to me seen in my videos. I kind of put like, it's like in my day box. These go in my day box and they'll stay until it gets warm and then they'll come out. And then my last little bit of the box is my little bunch of baby trailers. So I got my surfer crawls here. They do that kind of weird kick I don't like, but they work, they get bit. I got green pumpkin, and once again, Mexican spice. I love that for smallies and largies. Love it a lot. And then I got the Great Lakes Finesse snack crawl, really a do nothing bait. So those stay in here. But yeah, so we got those. And the only thing left is those ones I picked up from the Tri-State sale, the Tri-State Expo. I picked up those Jake's Lures. These are called the Funky Chunks. Just in case you didn't see the video, I'll show you the trailer off. I won't make you go watch the video just to see one bait. But I'm pretty excited. This is a traditional chunk trailer. They got a decent kick. They got a nice, steady, soft, not a big aggressive like a rage tail, because they got those indentations in them, and they float. Hit on a 3-inch jig, 3/8. I was hopping it, trying to make it not come back up, and they at least somewhat would come up a little bit. You know, maybe not the highest, but they'll still come up. I like that little defensive, and they smell like garlic. All our trailers, I think that's it. I got these later in the year. I'm just gonna try them out. We got the old Bass Pro chunks. This is Summer Crawl. I did it because, when you come here, these are 3.5, a little big, but I like how the chartreuse is shot in the belt, in the body, or in the head, whatever you want to call that. A little bit of chartreuse in the tails, but it's mainly here. I got that trick from Matt Allen and Tim Little about putting chartreuse in your jigs in the winter time. But I've also just running a black and blue jig, and I like running green pumpkin trailers, and I've done a chartreuse. And for whatever reason, I think because the lakes that I've done really, really well, it's a lot more shallow lakes. They do a lot good around bluegill beds. They're around bluegills and stuff, so I think the chartreuse and that black and blue puts off a somewhat of a bluegill. And it's Bass Pro. That says $2.97, and I think they were having a clearance sale today. I think I paid like $1 or something for these. And I've used them in the past. They're fine, you know. Wouldn't, you know, write home about them. But anyway, another one from Bass Pro. If you guys have not seen, these are new. They came out with a bunch of new XPS stuff. They have a new strolling head, our new strolling bait. It kind of looks like everyone else's, like normal Bass Pro stuff. But this is called the Cold Front Crawl. I just got green pumpkin. And it's made by the one-time Bass Pro actually doesn't just steal people's ideas. They have it licensed or manufactured or whatever by the Z-Man. That's the new packaging on them. I picked these up. That's kind of that, another one of those do nothing trailers. But look at that body. Looks nice. Using on a net head. Crawls that don't do anything. This is kind of like, I think it's just a TRD crawls. But I kind of like it. I like how the body looks. Once again, they were on sale, so. But I think that's it. I think that's all I got for my trailer bag. And then there we go. Zip that some bitch up, and there we go. One bag down. So that's kind of what I'm gonna start doing on everything else. And this is kind of what I do every time. I pull a bait out, I look through it, and I'm like, and I mean, another way to tell is how much of that plastic's gone. If you got like nothing gone, I know some of those packs were brand new, but I've also refilled the packs and all that stuff. And I've also bought in packs. Anyway, wife called. She's at a brunch today. But anyway, once again, that's kind of what I'm doing from now on. I'm gonna pretty much grab a bag, So example, my prawn bag. So this is all like my beavers and stuff. So I'll go through it. Most of it is 6 cent stuff. I do got a pack of net baits in there. Got some max cent stuff. My Bronco bugs, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and add those high-tech glide cameras I picked up later in the year. I'm super excited for these things. By the time I got them, that bite was pretty much over. But I got a ton of prawns in here. I didn't throw a beaver bait that much this year, so I'm not really worried about looking through that bag that much. But the prawn from 6 cents is my main beaver. I just got it's like everything else in fishing. It's just confidence, 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 confidence. I drill it so much. I buy a ton of baits, but it's honestly, I'll probably throw the same 5 baits all year. So that's what I'm doing. Next bait, next bag, flipping crawls. I got a pile here. I'm just gonna kind of go through this. I mean, this thing is fucking loaded down with shit. And I got a box for brush hogs. I barely threw brush hogs, so the same thing with this guy. You know, bunch of raised tail stuff. This is space monkeys. Those will be in my boat. With that falcon, that structure bug. But these will always stay in my boat. This is really good at nighttime. That's my nighttime bait. Shout out to Paul, my grandpa. I learn those all the time with him. Next on the list is the old bandito bugs. So we're gonna go through those real quick. Baby blue bug. I don't know what that color is. Let me know if you guys do really well with super flippy flaming hot baits. I usually just do a jig with a kind of slightly kicking trailer or beaver. I have the most luck. Those are the cracking crawls. I think California's a pretty sweet color. Look at those cracking crawls. I guess we'll keep all those in there. Pack of yum baits out of here. I did well with those last year. And then these are all a lot more 6 cent baits, which will need to be changed out because I got a lot of these stroker crawls. I don't know what it is. To this day, I don't know. Me, stroker crawls don't work. I don't know what it is. This bigger size. A 2-point little guy works really well, but for catching some fish. But this stroker crawl, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I cannot catch fish on them. I've used them as jigs, wobble heads, Texas rigging them. I don't know what it is. That's just one of those things in fishing that you might love a bait really well and you think it's going to be the deal, and it's just not. There's nothing you can do. There's just that bait and you don't match up. So that's why I was really happy when they came out with the Congo crawl. It's that more traditional, just kicky trailer. I'm very excited for these. I got green pumpkin and dark water bug. Very excited about these. So those are going in the pack. But by me doing all that, I've opened up that much room. That much room in my bag. So, and that's just kind of one of the things. Like, you know, I really want to keep sugar crawls in my boat because I know it works. There's so many people that catch fish on them. But there's a time and place you got to think, it's just not for me. It's just a bait that doesn't line up with me, the way I fish, the way I present it, whatever it could be. It's just not for me. So we got those. Throw those gremlins in there as well. And then I got some old Congo crushes here. Bongos. So there's it. There we go. That's all fixed in the flipping crawl bag now. There you go. But like those sugar crawls, I'll probably keep a couple. I might change my mind and put at least the green pumpkin and probably black and blue in there. Brush hog bag. Honestly, this whole bag can go away. I really don't. The only thing I really threw this year was the trench hog on that free rig. And that's it. I didn't catch a fish on any other of this stuff. I throw these on Texas rigs in the springtime or summertime, the hog wallas. So honestly, this whole bag can just disappear. I mean, I got some VM stuff in there, got some brush hogs, some game hogs. Taking up room. Taking up room in my boat that I'm not catching fish on. So it's one of those things that, what's the point of keeping your boat if it ain't catching you fish? But these, I'm not gonna get rid of them. I'm not gonna put them to the pile I don't use. So they'll go over here in my overstock pile. Shaky worms. These are all my shaky worms in here. I think I got some new ones. Shaky worms in there. I got some 6-cent bambusa worms. Yeah, bambusa, boosie, busa. Bam and busa. Busa is your bigger worm. And then the bambusa, I was throwing that power shot worm. We got some X-Zone baits in there. The old T-Mac, always works. Straight 6-cent, 7-inch, I like that plum color a lot. And my favorite one out there is this Bass Assassin tap out worm. I don't know what it is. Me and Aaron one year, we crushed them on that. I got a ton of those in the 6s and 7s, and that's it. I'm trying to think if I had any worms out here. Nope. Nothing new. There's another bag down. There's 4 bags. So that's what I kind of talk about. Like, that's just kind of the mindset, is just going bag by bag, but getting everything kind of out. I can just reach, grab a bag. Let's see what this bag is. There's my chatterbait trailer bag. This bag needs to be fixed. This bag is colossally crazy right now. So I got these 4 baits packs thing to go in there. Then there's those Z-Man chatter shads you guys saw me and Aaron throw in later in the year. That blade minnow was my main chattering trailer. So yeah, so I got like these. I bought these little 3-inch Jackos last year. See ya. Didn't catch any fish on them. Caught 1 fish on them all year. But that chatter shad crushed them. And these are all my blade minnows I already have in here. Can't show you all the juice. Not really juice, by the way. I got those Beast Coast. Probably just not throw that guy anymore. Got a freeloader, that red and orange red crawl for the springtime. These guys. So you guys saw me talk about those. Those are the paddling power stingers. Love those. Those things are sweet. This thing has like no action. I hate it. I tried a 3.5. You can see I tried a 3.5 and a 4.25. Nothing. Get those out of my boat. Those will do shit for me last year. And then same thing. These bigger Zaccos. See ya. Look at that. That was so. How much room I got now? Got my 2 bags. My 2 baits in here now. I got my blade minnows. I got my chatter shads. I got room for that fire crawl now. Boom. Done. I've used the spunk shad. It's just not my thing. I'm not a guy who likes to just bounce it like Matt and Alan and Tim talk about it. I have more just like that nice reel, that chatter shad, that chatterbait's doing its thing. It's walking, it's making a secondary action. That tail is just kind of swimming behind it. I like the action. I've done really well. If you guys saw that summit video last year, the first term of the year, caught a 16-pound limit. All of them except one was on a jackhammer with that blade minnow. So got a lot of confidence in it, and that's, like I said, at the end of the day, confidence, and it's different. No, I don't know anyone that throws that anyway, except unless you're sponsored by Strike King. It's like the only people I know that throw that. So it's different, it works. But yeah, I'm rambling, sorry. But yeah, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of this. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to go through this. I'll show you this box real quick before I go. Then I need to start worrying about getting this done, not talking to the camera the entire time. You guys saw me pick up these Finalizing heads for strolling and just for normal swim baiting. Those range rotor heads. And I got those Gamakatsus, and I thought I picked another one up. But I picked up another of these Bass Mafia. This is the old gen still. I don't know how these are still available. But I got this for $8 or something, $9. You guys know I went to those last year. Picked a bunch of those up. They're good. This is the one good latch system. I got the big box. If you can't see it off camera. There's a little like square looking red latches and they sucked. So, but this one's pretty easy. I'm gonna pretty much take, so I got 1/4, 3/8, I think this is 1/8, and 1/8. And then I'm pretty much just gonna go down the line and just stuff them in there. So like, we'll start with the lightest one of these. This will be the 1/8. The only lighter heads I have are in the owner series, so they'll get their own designated spot. I got the 3 of those spout needle heads, 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, and I went ahead and got my owner range rotor heads I just showed you in 1/8. They don't do 1/4, they do 3/16, so that's how I got it all paired up now. So they're all in there now. Like I said, I got more in there, got some smaller heads. 3/8 is probably the biggest I'm gonna go this year. That's only because of Matt and Tim. Matt specifically talking about a 3/8 are really good in the summer. You can really work it really fast. So we're gonna try this year. So that's, like I said, that's what I'm doing. I've got my label maker, labeling those up, 1/8 ounce, 3/0, 1/4 ounce, 3/0. It's like everything else in fishing. Everyone has their own way of doing it, and this is the way I'm doing it. I know it still looks like kind of a mess, but this is real simple. I got my jigs here, but there's my jig pile. This is all my jigs right here. This is all going in the same box. These are all hard baits. Those are going in the same box. Bigger swim baits, they're going to go in the same bag. Top water goes in the top water. This flat side showed up the other day. That's terminal tackle, goes over there. And just kind of work the way through. Big worms are right there right now. Got some crankbaits more right there. All my tubes right there. Got some more jigs I need to move over, but I got overstock of that stuff. Some swim baits there. Let's not look at that right now. So, well, I mean, this video, it's already long enough, but I'm gonna kind of do the same thing to all these boxes. If you want to know exactly what my favorite boxes are, I was gonna talk about them, but this video is already long enough. Check out last year's storage video, guys and gals, and it really hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is this 6 cents bag that I've used for my crappie stuff. You guys have already seen me talk about these. These are going towards all my swim baits, stuff like that. And a little trash pile. And it's been the cigar bag that I'm still kind of hesitant on using this year. I might try it. We're going to find out. And then my gold label stuff there. But anyway. Sorry the video's all over the place. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all the support like always. I've been really enjoying making the content. I'm really enjoying everyone's comments and explaining how much they like it and all the really kind words. I really do appreciate it a lot. It reminds me that what I'm doing is actually helping and benefiting people. So anyway, if you'd like to support the businesses that support me, all the contact information might be in my description, including my promo code to be used at Hamilton Bait and Tackle. The website will be linked below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.